These are our modular sequential switchback strips. They have that super bright white DRL as well as a sequential turn signal function and can be cut for those applications where a straight strip isn't going to work. So we do offer these in both diffused and non-diffused, and which one is right for you will depend on the application. Now these are available in 12-inch, 20-inch, and 24-inch lengths. The 24-inch lengths actually come with two 12-inch strips that are daisy chained with a driver to control the full length. So you won't want to use a 12-inch driver on a 20-inch or a 20-inch driver on a 24-inch strip. The driver is not programmed to run that full length. Now, the back side of these strips, there are solder pads and cut marks to give you an idea of where you can actually cut them down. And I like to use the same style wire cutters that I use for most of our rigid strips. You can cut them at the solder points. Just be cautious of the size of these pads. They are rather small, so it is a little bit easier if you cheat one way or another to give yourself a little bit of extra pad, but that would require you to lose a section of the LEDs. So just keep that in mind when cutting these, to be cautious where you cut them to give yourself the most pad to work with. And if you're going to cut and try to use the entire strip, be extra cautious to cut directly on that line so that you have the full strip to work with. Both diffused and non-diffused can be cut, but it is much easier on the non-diffused. And on the diffused, when you cut them, it will create a little bit of a jagged edge around there. So ideally, these are meant more for applications where they will be visible, and the diffuse are much better for applications where it is behind a diffuser of some sort on the light. But that is up to you as to which application you want to use for which. Now you will notice one downside to this style versus a traditional sequential switchback strip is the LED spacing. So we do have a little section between each group of three, and that is to facilitate for the cutting and the solder pads. So a little bit of a drawback, but it does give you more function over a traditional strip in that you can cut them, extend them, and reconnect them together to make them work as one. Now these are available on the website and they are sold as a pair. So if you buy a 12-inch set, you will get two 12-inch strips and two drivers. And the drivers are our standard small square boxes with ground, DRL, and turn signal, as well as a 3-pin JST connector. Ideally, this should be installed inside of a light since this is not a waterproof connection. These are available on the website right now at nextlevelneo.com.